Many years ago, we had an impactful sermon on high truth and high grace and what the characteristics look like. And through time, I've given that more thought, and I'd like to add to that. I believe grace shall precede truth. And what I mean by that is if you come at somebody with truth, the chances are that they may leave and not even hear the grace or love that comes from you. So I had a mentor once tell me that Christians should be preoccupied with the need of others. And for some reason that has stuck with me through the years of if Christians would just be preoccupied with other people's needs versus always being concerned with their own needs, maybe the world would be a much better place, much more gentle place. And I think scripturally too, along these lines of Jesus displayed grace and truth at the same time, but he displayed the grace before the truth. I think of the adulterous woman who was about to be stoned to death and eventually started writing in the sand, and everybody disappeared. And then he displayed grace to the lady and he said, "Where's everybody gone that is here to condemn you?" And she said, nobody's left, they're all gone. And he says, I neither condemn you myself, nothing but grace. But then he looks at her and says, "Go and sin no more." And so she was ripe for the truth. The difference it's really made for me is it's humbled me. It's made me more aware that of my need for Jesus. It's made me more aware that I don't have to always be right to engage in the conversation. It's not about winning. It's the job of God to convict them, to win their soul. Yes, they have to accept Jesus, but I just have to be available. And it's not always about being right. It's about being available and listening and allowing that person to know that you care. And if they know that you care, they're going to be willing to listen when those truth conversations come up.